What it do, what it is. It's your boy Kudabird, and we back with episode 3. Man, it's been going crazy. When I say it's been going crazy, it's been going crazy. I can't even wait no more. I know y'all just seen it. Oh my God. Stefon Diggs to the Houston Texans. Just like that. It's so funny, right? Because it's funny as hell. I was watching First Take and they had just talked about Stefon Diggs, you know what I'm saying, being traded in the den. Just like that. And snap of the fingers, bro, that man was traded. Like during the episode, during the commercial break, I said, man, that's crazy how time be flying and how stuff be working. But man, that right there been building up for at least a year and a half. That's been building up. So like I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. It was only a matter of time, man. That man was ready to get up out of there. Him and Josh Allen seemed like they weren't on the same page no more. So I knew it was only a matter of time. Then his numbers just kept on going down and down and down during last season. So it was like I knew it was only a matter of time for that change. Like I knew it. But to the Houston Texans, man, I'm here to tell y'all right now, today, the Houston Texans going to the AFC Championship game. I ain't gonna go no further than that because they gotta go against Patrick Mahomes. But everything I done seen so far, oh my God, these boys ain't playing. They ain't playing, bro. Like this offseason for the Houston Texans, bro, you gotta get them an A+. After today, it's an A++++. Cause you gotta remember, bro, they got Danielle Hunter from the Minnesota Vikings. They got Danielle Hunter this offseason. Bro, they done upgraded everywhere, Joe. Mixing, like, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Ain't no more Pool City, Houston. Houston is here. Then you add C.J. Stroud in the mix, but he showed everybody he was going to be that guy last year. So the fact that you go get him Stefon Diggs with Tank Dell, Nico Collins, John Mitchell, Noah Brown, like, bro, man, I ain't gonna even say that trader name. He left the Cowboys. I don't speak on traders when they leave. Nah, let me chill out. But they got what's his name? I ain't saying his first name. They got Schultz. They got Schultz at tight end. He left the Cowboys. I'm still salty about that. He left us. But it's all good though. But boy, they got a situation going on, man. Like, God dang. Like, I'm still in shock about it, like, because I don't think nobody seen this coming. Like, even though I feel like everybody knew he wanted to get traded, I feel like everybody knew he wanted to get up out of Buffalo. I don't blame him. Who wants to stay in Buffalo? It's cold. You know what I'm saying? It's cold. I don't like cold weather like that. I mean, it's cool or whatever for a little while, but I ain't doing that cold weather. But the fact that you get to go play with C.J. Stroud and that offense and everything they building right now, hey man, AFC Championship for the Houston Texans. Write it down. Take a picture. Bird just told you. It's coming. I guarantee you it's coming. Write it down right now. I'm telling you, man, Stefon Diggs to the Houston Texans. Oh my God. Damn. Yeah. Houston it right now. Like, I'm hyped up about that. That young boy got some talent around him. Like, you can do that on that rookie contract, man. On that rookie contract, you really can get busy. So the fact that they adding all these pieces, man, listen. I ain't ready to say nobody gonna dethrone Mahomes. But boy, they making it close. They making it close. They for sure winning the division, and they for sure going to the AFC Championship game. Really love it. All the intermediate routes. Man, Stefon can be a deep threat. Like, yeah, it's open, baby. It is open. Do you hear me? Like, it's crazy. Like, that is amazing, actually. That's, like, yeah. That right there just made my morning. That just made my morning. But I know everybody's seen LSU versus Iowa. Oh man. of that, Angel Reese. Matter of fact, let's start with the game. Because going into the game initially, I'm gonna tell you, I really thought, for the coach, I thought LSU was gonna win. Boy, was I wrong. I don't know she had to be getting trained by Steph. She had to be getting, man, Caitlin Clark looked like goddamn me Steph Bryan out there. She was shooting every goddamn thing. It seemed like everything she pulled up, she was Kobe. Every time she pulled up and like, man, shout out to her, man. Like, I don't think they gonna beat South Carolina. No shit like that. But man, boy, she get old Van List out there looked like she wanted to cry after that last three, man. She just threw her hands up. I said, oh my God. It didn't got to that point. Like when somebody get the shooting like that, bro, it's over with. Like when somebody get in the zone like how she was in the zone, and I knew from the jump, I was like, only way I was gonna beat them is if the other players step up. She got what she get out of Martin? She got 18 out of Martin, I think. 18 out of Martin, 12, 16 out of somebody else. Like, bro, her players around her stepped up. Then she scored 41 points. She hit 9 threes, Dougie. She hit 9 of them bitches. She hit 9 threes, man. She was hot. Hotter than grease. Hotter than hot. Yeah, like, man, hot lava spitter. That's what she was. Like, she was all over that jump, man. And kudos to her. Like, she did her thug thizzle. I really feel like, I mean, her going up against, like, man, we just gonna have to see how it play out. But she had an incredible game. Shout out to Angel Reese. Just announced that she going to the WNBA. That's huge. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like in the first half of the game, she was dominating until she hurt her ankle. She hurt her ankle, and that's when it kind of went, you know what I'm saying? It kind of went up and down when she hurt her ankle. But after that happened, I mean, like, I thought that they would get back in it. Flage was out there giving them buckets like she always do. I mean, they just had a tough one. They took a L. I feel bad for them. You know what I'm saying? But you win some, you lose some. But you live to see another day. Come on, man. You know this. But for the simple fact that, man, like, they went out like that, I mean, I wish she would have stayed in college for another year, but I'm pretty sure she's tired of the scrutiny, tired of people coming at her in the WNBA. She'll be in the WNBA. It's more relaxed. You know what I'm saying? College game get treacherous out there. People be on one about these college teams. It's crazy. But Caitlin got the big payback. She got it. She going to the Final Four. It is what it is, man. But I'm going to tell you, that girl new name from now on is Steph Bryant. You got to say it like Steph Bryant. Just like that, because man, oh man, boy, she bust them up. She tore their ass every way but loose. She let them, she did them bad. Like, that was like an amazing shooting performance. Man, goddamn. All the shout outs to her for that. But Angel Reese just declared. I hope she do big things in the WNBA. They need women like Angel Reese, because, like, the women game is getting more popular. It's getting more popular and more popular and more popular. So the fact that those girls is like steady being in all the commercials, they getting all the airtime right now. Like, it's a lovely thing going on for the women's game, man. You gotta salute it. Like, you gotta triple salute it actually, because they got a lot of stuff going on. And yeah, that's tough. That's real tough. But shout out both teams, though. And then on the other side of the bracket, man, oh man, oh man. Man, my girl Juju going against Paige Beckers. Man, that game was nice, man. It was nice, man. Shout out to Paige Beckers. But I'm finna go on a whole rant about Juju. Because, like, Juju is like, man, I done said it before in other videos, bro. Juju game is so nice, bro. To sit back and watch a female dribble that ball, bro, like Kyrie out there, like, bro, she be getting loose, bro. Like, man, like, I wanted to see her go against Caitlin Clark so bad. Like, man, because I felt like we was going to really see who was the best. Like, that game right there was going to solidify to me, like, all right, now we see who the best out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like it was going to be one of them games, and the fact that we don't get it, goddamn Paige Becker said, I got something to say about this. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, she got loose out there. Every time they needed an answer, she gave it. Every time they needed a score, she got it. They needed a key assist, she made it. They needed a key rebound, she grabbed it. Like, Paige Becker's been that girl since her freshman year. It's just injuries didn't slow her down. But to see her making this comeback like this, oh my girl, Juju hurt my heart so bad. Like, you know, like, I was happy for both of them, like, because I'm a Paige Beckers fan. But Juju, like, man, I don't feel like no female, like, fooling with, like, even seeing a picture of Juju, like, on all honesty, like, on some real shit, like, I don't see, like, a female, like, man, like, seeing a picture of her. She's so nice with that ball, bro. She's so nice with that ball. But Paige Becker said it's her time. She's back. I feel like Juju gonna learn a whole lot from this tournament, like, the way they went down. I just feel like she gonna learn a whole lot from this season. And, man, she got championships on the way. Like, she most definitely gonna win at least 2 before she out, because, man, she got range. She got a mid-range shot. She got a dribble, pull up. Like, she can attack the rim. She grab rebounds. Like, ain't too much she don't do, bro. Like, she the whole package. But to see her go out to Paige Becker's, like, I can't even be mad. Like, you know how I feel about Gino Oriema. Like, that guy is the GOAT. He the GOAT, like, came up with a good strategy. He did what he did, man. But shout out to Juju, shout out to Paige, shout out to Angel, shout out to Caitlin. All of them did their thing for their respective teams. They did what they did. I know they broke all type of records, because I know I was tuned in, my family was tuned in, your family was tuned in. We was all tuned in to see it. I'm just glad to see the women's game going up to more and more heights, because, like, it's a good thing, man, to see these girls out here competing like this. Like, I feel like they done gained so many fans just off of this past 2-3 years. Really, the Caitlin Clark experience then really turned up the women's game to a whole nother level. Then she had a villain in Angel Reese. Like, bro, it really made the whole thing so, like, man, it's like one of them, you had to be there. Like, straight up. It's like you had to be there type of moment for you to get what I'm going, like, to get where I'm going, like, because that's how special all of this has been. Like, it's crazy, man. But yeah, I got to say, like, on the real, it's gonna be tough cracking this Friday, bro, because I don't know who gonna win. All I'm doing is penciling in South Carolina right now. Hey, whatever happened, I'm riding with South Carolina. It don't matter who they play. It don't matter if it's Caitlin, Paige, whoever, man. I'm riding with South Carolina till the wheels fall off. Cause y'all know, Don Staley is my GOAT. I'm riding till the wheels fall off. That's who I got winning it all. Another perfect season. She doing it all over again. Next year, like, it don't stop. I'm going with South Carolina. I don't know who they gonna play yet. The game's too hard to pick. Don't even be like, Bird, you tripping, man. You gotta pick one. No, cause I'm not gonna pick them. But you got to know, like, this Friday is gonna be epic. I don't feel like nobody's not gonna be tuned in. It's gonna be a real good game. All the games gonna be good, and we might get a shock. NC State just might upset South Carolina. I don't know. That's how the game's been flowing. Like it's been flowing like that. Just this whole year. Like you just never know who's gonna pull off an upset. You already know it's a 1-game basis, so anything can happen in the tournament. But I can tell you this: I've been very entertained. Very, very, very entertained. Like, it's been crazy, bro. Like, real deal crazy. I'm ready. I'm ready to see Stefon Diggs in the Houston Texas jersey. Woo, I gotta get off of it. Bro, that just blew my mind that just happened. Like, I gotta get off of it. I gotta get off of it. But that's crazy, bro. Like, that's crazy. But another weekend of NCAA tournament coming up this week, and I'm really loving it. I'm really loving everything I've been seeing. But I hate when I say, but I seen Dion say Shadur and Travis ain't going to certain cities. Woo! We gonna pull a Eli. Boy, when he said it, boy, it made my heart melt. You gonna pull a Eli? Do it. Do it. Man, listen, man. I love it because of the simple fact of, bro, it's time, man. Like, even with the Justin Fields situation, like, bro, I'm a big Justin Fields fan, but to see how that whole situation went down and to see how that whole thing went, like, bro, you should most definitely, if you are a top 5 prospect and you know the situation is trash, you know the situation is Pooh City, bro, you gotta get up out of there. It's nothing wrong. I feel like we getting to the point where quarterbacks and top 5 prospects are gonna start saying no to certain teams. And it's a lovely thing, because why would you want to set yourself up for failure? Like, a lot of these teams that's drafting in the top never had good structure, never had good team structure. So when Dion come out and say, nah, we ain't going there, I can't blame him. You can't be mad. Times have changed. Hey, man, if the Mannings can do it, the goddamn Sanders can do it too. Like, all he gotta do is go ball out. And I'm telling you, he gonna be like Dion said, like, he gonna go 1 through 4. Like, it ain't gonna, I don't see them two boys falling out the top 5 like that. I mean, unless the people just be turned off about what he said. But then again, it still come down to it being it is what it is. Like, at the end of the day, it still is what it is. But I love the whole statement, man. Do you make sure that you put your kid in a perfect situation? Man, don't nobody want to go to the NFL and fail, and then people like me call him a bust and call him Pooh City when we knowing they got put in a bad situation. Don't nobody want to be put in a bad situation, so I can't blame him for saying it. But I most definitely think a change coming. But don't you be in that mid-range, late first round and try to pull it. You'll be a damn dummy. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. That's like your mama used to tell you. You better look both ways before you cross that street. So, like, make sure you top 5 before you try to pop it. Before you try to pop your big one, because your big one ain't going to be worth a damn if you ain't a top 5 prospect. You feel me? So, word to the wise. Don't try it if you ain't top 5. I liked it. That's real nice right there. You feel me? But I'm most definitely rocking with it. Power, empowerment is what we coming into, man. These players out here making millions of dollars now. Hey, man, ain't nobody trying to be in Pooh City. I can't blame nobody for wanting to be in Pooh City. Nobody wants to be in Pooh City. So if your team, Pooh City, ain't never developed a quarterback right or nothing like that, Shadur ain't coming. Hey, if your team ain't never developed the quarterback right and it's cold, Shadir says no. Hey, bro, that's funny to the motherfucker to me, bro. Hey, it's the fact that he's standing, and we all know Deion standing on it. He gonna stand on it for sure. If he's saying this, he's going to stand on it when it comes down to draft time. He's gonna stand on it. I love it. I respect it. You ain't got no choice but to respect it. I feel like Colorado, man, going to the Big 12, they might go undefeated this year, so it's a good chance what he predicting is going to happen. But just know, if you ain't never developed no quarterback right, Shadir's not coming. Straight up. On another note, you gotta know, you got to know, I've been hearing that Michael Penix is climbing up the boards. I've been hearing Michael Penix climbing up the board. Michael Penix got the best looking ball in the draft, to be honest with you. Like, if we wasn't talking about Michael Penix as far as injuries are concerned, like, bro, like, Michael Penix, top 3, he not in the, like, throw out completely, just throw it all out, throw out injuries. If we just judging quarterbacks, if we talking about Caleb, Jaden, JJ, Drake May, Bo Nix, and Michael Penix. Bro, Michael Penix is like in the top 3, throwing out injuries, like everything. These past 2 years for Michael Penix been crazy. Bro, he been lighting it up. To me, like, he a lefty. Like, you can't get better quarterback play than him. Like, I don't know what y'all was watching this season, but I know what I was watching this season. I seen him and Jaden Daniels put on a show all year long. Them boys put on a show all year long. So, for the simple fact that, like, he creeping up the boards now, and people projecting him higher, it doesn't surprise me at all. Because when you go back and watch that man tape, that man was on fire all year long. Like, even the game they lost in the playoffs. Like, I mean, he still was out there balling. I knew, like, when they running back Johnson, when Johnson got hurt in the game before that, I knew it was going to be tough sledding. You know what I'm saying? But it don't take away from nothing he did. Like, the whole year, he balled out. So, to hear about him climbing up the draft ranks is hard to me. Like, it's hard. I am not too big on J.J. McCarthy. Like, I ain't too big on that guy at all, man. I don't see I done went back and watched some games. Like, I don't see what they seeing. I feel like he gonna be, I don't even want to say, like, bro gonna be a draft bust just, like, out the blue. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he got to get his play on. We got to see him play. But at the end of the day, my heart of heart is telling me he's going to be a bust. Like, I feel like bro going to be a bust. Somebody going to be mad they wasted some draft capital for him. Like, at the end of the day, I feel like that's where we're going with him. Like, I feel like that's what it is. Like, he gon', I don't want to say nobody gonna be a bust, because in the right situation, he could be hard. But I ain't seeing, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing, like I said, I'm seeing mid. And when I say mid, I'm seeing mid with the seeds in it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about no good corn. I'm talking about mid with the seeds in it. Fifth wheel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so to see him going up, I'm actually happy, because I feel like he was getting a raw deal, because I was like, bro, people gonna bring up them injuries, and it's not even like that. It ain't even that deep with him. Like, just turn on the tape. The fact that he ran, 4.59, 4.57, you know what I'm saying, unofficial, like, that helped his stock. Like, the combine, He threw the best ball at the combine. Like, so all of these things are letting me know, like, it's only gonna get better for him. I hope he go to a real good situation because I am a huge Michael Penix fan since he was at Indiana. Because he was at Indiana, but he had them nasty injuries. But when he was on the field, that boy was special when he was on the field. And a lot of people don't remember, bro was a scrambler back at Indiana. You know what I'm saying? He actually then went to the drawing board and refined his game. You feel me? So for me to see him start off as a scrambler like he was at Indiana, go through them nasty injuries, recover from them, have 2 healthy years back to back, and to see him go to the playoffs, take his team to, man, listen, man, Michael Penix, he need to go first round. I ain't saying he a top, yeah, I am. He really, you throw out them injuries, he really top 3. He really top 3 over Drake May and J.J. McCarthy, but you know how it is in the draft. They trying to find something. They trying to find something that diminish it a little bit so they can save on the back end. You feel me? But I'm loving it, man. I'm loving the fact that he's constantly rising up the charts. It's a beautiful thing. It's a real beautiful thing. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It's a real beautiful thing. Seeing it. The whole NFL draft right now, really, it's been, I mean, the draft coverage is coming up. Like, I feel like this year we gonna see the most trades we done seen in the draft in a long time, because I feel like people are gonna be buying, like, trying to get these quarterbacks, trying to get these receivers. Like, I feel like people are going to be most definitely trying to get up in the draft to take one of these quarterbacks. Me, myself personally, I still like Jaden Daniels over everybody. That's just me. Like, I feel like Jaden Daniels going to be the guy of this draft. Like, point blank period, I feel like he gonna be the one that could come in day one and change everything. But Michael Penix, I love him. I love him in the right system, in the right situation. Hey, them two right there, these two, mark my words, gonna be the ones out this draft. And that ain't no shade on Caleb, because Caleb's special too. But I just feel like for what it's worth and how everything been going, so far, those 2 guys right there is going to step in and show out early, I feel like. Let me say that. I feel like they're going to change the game early, per se. Like, they're going to come in and make a splash. That's what I feel. Like, I feel like that's what's going to happen. And that's my story. And I'm sticking to it, buddy. You feel me? But, yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging my guy climbing the charts. He's climbing the charts. I'm digging it. But I know y'all seen Joel Embiid make his comeback last night. Mr. Unstoppable. Mr. Unstoppable came back last night, and he was out there giving them buckets. He was giving them, I've been angry, I've been out buckets. And them ain't no nice buckets. That mean them buckets was coming over here, over there. It's a dunk right here. Hold up, an alley right here. Man, he was doing it all to him last night. A whole Jam Master J session. You feel me? Like, if that boy was a DJ, he was one of the best on the 1s and 2s. You feel me? Like, I feel like with Embiid coming back, 76ers, hey, man. Don't nobody want to see a healthy Joel Embiid in the playoffs, because ain't nobody got a matchup for him. Nobody. Cancel Christmas. Nobody got a matchup for Joel Embiid. Nobody. You going to have to wait to see him to, like, and even Jokic. Jokic can't even handle that guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Embiid is Mr. Unstoppable. Mr. Unstoppable, you feel me? Like, he that guy. I don't feel like nobody fooling with him. The fact that he back and they gonna be buying, look like they finna be in a play-in. It ain't number 6 games left. So it look like Even if they won the last 6, they gonna be in the play-in. That means you either gonna get Boston or whoever number 2. I think Milwaukee number 2. Bruh, Milwaukee do not want to see Embiid. Like, they ain't got they stuff together yet. Tyrese Maxey playing good. We ain't even seen Embiid on the floor with Buddy Hield yet. Like, that's a whole nother shooter that they didn't picked up while he was gone. So it's like, they use these last 6 games to get some cohesiveness together, see how they play together, play off each other. Man, let me tell you, Philly looking real scary in the Eastern Conference right now. I thought he was gonna sit out, but that man said he on the mission. He trying to prove a point this year. Like, I love it. Hey, get in where you fit in, big dog. Like, I love it, man, because that's what it's all about, man. It's all about that competition out here in these streets. You feel me? I love it. He was giving them all type of buckets last night. You know what I'm saying? Don't run into him, Milwaukee. If you run into him, you might go home early. And then we going to be talking shit about Doc again. Like, Doc, what you got going, my guy? You know what I'm saying? That could easily happen all over again. So, be on the watch out for the 76ers. Be on the lookout for them. I got to say something about Draymond real quick. Because Draymond get a lot of slack, right? He do. Draymond do a whole lot of uncalled for shit. He do. So, my thing is, like, I know they're blowing it up after this season. You can call it, boy, the dynasty is over. It's over with after this year. Clay never got his jump shot back. He ain't never got his confidence back. Like, Draymond out here trying to be a WWE superstar. Like, he the Rock. He laying the smack down on all the Rudy Poos who get in the Warriors' way and not getting bucket. You know what I'm saying? Like, to see Steph Curry was crying the other night on TV, bro. Like, yeah, that was crazy, bro. Like, messed up my head because I'm like, dang, man, to see the dynasty fall, like, bro, y'all had a good run. But I'll tell you now, it's over with. Like, it's over with. That's why Draymond out here laying the smackdown on everybody's candy ass. You know it's over with. Like, this the last year. Ain't no more Splash Brothers. The dynasty's over. I'm here to tell y'all, I hate to say it, it's over. It's actually then came to a crashing halt because Draymond out here been giving people the works. Literally, you feel me? So, man, I hope they make it in the play-in. Try to go out with, you know what I'm saying, some type of dignity, you feel me? But, like, it's over with, man. Like, I just wish it would have been a little bit better for Steph and Clay. Even though and Draymond, like, they all should get statues outside of that arena. Like, they done took those people on a run. They'll never go on again. Like, it's that type of time, you know what I'm saying? So, more power to them, man. Like, I just want to see Steph go out on a high note. Like, I don't want to see Steph, like, out here in these streets, like, going through the motions. It's time to rebuild, retool. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Every dynasty gotta come to an end. I was hurt when Shaq and Kobe broke up. Like, this is a part of the game, man. It's a real part of the game. Dynasty then went down. Like, you know, it's a real part of the game. But I'm hoping they get it together. For sure. I'm hoping they get it together. But just not against the Lakers. I thought you had me. Not against the Lakers, though. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers been looking good these past couple nights. So, LeBron, AD, I need y'all to keep it going. I need y'all to keep it going for sure. On another note, I feel like we ain't been talking about what is it? Well, I ain't gonna say we ain't been talking about it, but I think it then got like construed a lot. But y'all see, Bronny didn't enter the transfer portal. Like, I think this year alone, that kid has been scrutinized more for his play. Mind you, when we talk about Bronny, you can't forget he came off a catastrophic heart injury. Let's talk about that first off. He missed all his camp. Second off, now you coming back mid-season, trying to get yourself back in playing shape, trying to get yourself back going out here playing and not being scared. Like, a lot of times, I don't think people like outside the game think about like the mental part of it. Like, that kid gotta be so mentally strong being LeBron James' son. Then I just had this huge heart scare. Then on top of that, I missed training camp. And then I done came back slow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta give this man some grace, man. You gotta give him some grace. Let him get a full training camp under his belt. Let him get a full preseason. Let him get the whole off season to get ready. And then you judge him next year. I've been seeing a lot of people online bashing that man. Like, that shit crazy. Leave that dude alone, man. Like, if you ain't smart enough to know what he didn't have to go through this off season to slow down anybody, you crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the internet sometimes get a little carried away with some of the narratives they be trying to push out here. Cause I was like, man, when some of the stuff I read, I'm just like, that guy y'all ain't taking into consideration none of this stuff that didn't happen to him outside of him being LeBron James' son, and you expect greatness. You can't expect greatness from somebody that didn't miss the whole training camp, came back mid-season with a heart scare. Man, you got to get over that first mentally, physically. Like, you got to work yourself back. So, like, shout out to Bronny, man. I'm rooting for you. Hopefully you shake all the way back this year. Forget these haters because they hating, and that's what haters do. And it be like that. You know what I'm saying? It be like that. But do your thing. I hope you transfer to Arkansas. Come be a Razorback, my guy. Come be a Razorback. We'll love to have you here. You feel me? Come be a Razorback. Even though you probably like, hell no. But still, though, take us into consideration. I feel like he gonna go to Ohio State on the cool. Feel that's like where he might be headed to. Feel like he might go to Ohio State. I really do. But I'm gonna end it with this right here. Because, you know, WrestleMania this weekend, baby. WrestleMania this weekend, man, let me tell y'all, true life shit. Like, I grew up like a huge wrestling fan. Like, I grew up a huge wrestling fan. I feel like the Attitude Era was the best, like, wrestling there ever will be, when it was WWF, and you had Stone Cold, and you had The Rock, and you had The Undertaker, Triple H. You had everybody, Shawn Michaels, DX, like X-Pac, Billy Gunn, Mr. Ass, like, you had everybody, man. Val Venus, my boy Val Venus, yeah, man. Damn, what's the pimp name? The Godfather. Bro, like, wrestling used to be so epic in the 90s, right? So I got so much nostalgia from The Rock being back on wrestling. Like, it's crazy for me, like, cause I truly like, man, like, my son like wrestling, like, huge wrestling head for sure. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Cody Rhodes, he ain't gonna win nothing. He ain't finna win nothing, man. The Rock finna lay the smackdown on everybody, and everybody finna know they role. You feel me? That's what I feel gonna happen. I don't feel like He gonna slow down Roman Reigns. I feel like a Superman punch is coming somebody's way. It's coming his way. And if he pull out the upset, it'll be one of the greatest ones in wrestling history, you feel me? Because The Rock coming back after all these years, man, it's been real nostalgic to see. Like, I'm geeking about this WrestleMania. This WrestleMania is gonna be nice. It's gonna be real nice. Like, I'm digging it. I'm digging what they doing. I'm digging Cody Rhodes being out here, hyping it up, promoting it. The Rock, like, it's gonna be huge. But my guy, he back. He back. He's back, and he ain't been taking no prisoners. The bloodline got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Like, WrestleMania just gonna be like off the chain this year. So if you're a wrestling fan, I most definitely advise you to be watching. Be ready, be watching, cause it's gonna be all of that. And I said I was gonna end it with wrestling, but no, I gotta end it with this. I lied. Bro, I know you ready, cause I'm ready. So you gotta be ready. May. It's coming. The NCAA trailer. Matter of fact, just college football 25 is coming this summer. I know y'all been waiting just like I've been waiting. I'm so hyped up about this game, bro. Like, we ain't had this game since 2014. It is time. It's time. I know it's gonna be a whole new game. It ain't gonna look like Madden. They didn't had, man, damn near a decade to make this game. So I'm expecting greatness. I don't even know who I'm gonna start my dynasty with yet, but I know y'all excited about it. Man, just about every male across America excited about it that's into video games in college football. Yeah, it's about that time. And for the sake of me, I know everybody finna go get Colorado, but I'm gonna tell y'all something secret. I'm gonna give y'all a secret, a little game. Ain't nothing like rebuilding a small school up to like high stature. Man, it'd be so much fun doing it that way. You know what I'm saying? But that's me, and that's my take, and I'm out. So hit that like and subscribe button if you like what you heard, what you saw today. It's your boy Kudabird Zay, and we up out of here. Episode 3 on me. You feel me? Hey, and whatever you do, make sure you take out work when that college football drop. We out. Ashley, come stop the camera. Do I have to do everything around?